just word to the wise, make sure that your visa is good before you come to China. Oh my gosh.
Returning to Beijing after 6 years felt like a homecoming of sorts. Yet, this trip held special significance. With 2018 plans canceled just a month before the upheaval of COVID, it was a long-awaited reunion. Having visited Beijing multiple times, the city had become somewhat familiar, a place where I could seamlessly navigate upon arrival. But this journey was different. This time, it was not just about revisiting family streets and haunts, it was about reconnecting with loved ones. This was the first time back since the passing of Annie's grandmother and father, and we are going during the QingMing, the Tomb Sweeping Festival. It was also the first time back since the birth of our son, Logan. As a side note, this is Donald. Upon hearing about our trip going to China, he said, I want to go too. And I said, let's go. But more on him later. Back to Beijing. Of course there were dinners with the family. And of course their warmth and hospitality exceeded all expectations. And every effort was made to ensure our comfort. And if you're watching this, thank you. We're gonna have a good day. A little cloudy and cool today. Wonderful day to check out Beijing. Let's go. Lama Temple, here we go. We're just leaving Lama Temple. He alive? Yeah, he's alive. A quick and efficient way of getting around is taking the subway. Beijing's subway is massive, covering over 500 miles. So we made our way to the Old Summer Palace. The Old Summer Palace is a sprawling marvel spanning over 860 acres, adorned with gardens and palaces fit for the Qing emperors. Visitors can wander through the scenic gardens, perhaps even stopping to feed the fish, marvel at the remnants of this once majestic architecture, and reflect on the turbulent chapters of history that has shaped this remarkable place.
We made it to the end of the pagoda.
Now we need to get out.
Yeah, now we gotta find our way out. We can do it. Totally do it.
Yeah.
Well, at the Beijing airport, you can pay extra service, have guy bring in your luggage, you can get the soft seat, and VIP treatment and all that. It costs about 150 yuan, which is like, it's about 20 bucks. Go over. Anyways, quite nice. Now, would I know how to do this without Chinese speaking? Don't think so. It's a good thing I have some Chinese speakers while I travel. For me, the next day was consumed with travel to Shuping, a 6-hour journey south. Uneventful, but did offer views of the countryside, glimpses of rural life, spawning landscapes. Personally, I find the trains fast, clean, and efficient, making the time just fly by. What station are we at? What station are we at?
It's 驻马店西。
驻马店
西，对。
驻西。
驻马店西。
In the town of Shuping.
No.
Or we're in a town next to Shuping.
No. Actually, Shuping is in the 驻马店溪. 驻马店溪 is a big city.
Oh. Okay.
So Shuping is next to 驻马店溪.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this has changed. This all used to be
Yeah.
flat.
Okay.
Last time I was here.
Yeah.
Now they got buildings everywhere. All of this just used to be a couple. Those ones way over there, I think, were there. But all this, no, I wasn't there.
It's been a long time since I've been back, and the weather made it all more memorable.
This is Lalao's place. First time I've seen it, they tore down the old place and gave her a new one. It's pretty good. She's up here, man. I don't know what floor, but it's kind of up here. What floor is this? 9. Good morning. Welcome to Shuping. Today we're going to do some family stuff, and I think we're gonna sweep some graves.
The QingMing Festival is also known as Tomb Sweeping Day. It is a deeply rooted and poignant tradition in the Chinese culture. It was my first experience and did leave me with a profound impression. It's a national holiday, seeing over 1 billion people take the time to honor their ancestors in an observance that is both sweet and humbling. Our first stop was to Annie's father's resting place. We adorned it with flowers, food, tokens of affection. We burned fake money for the afterlife, offered prayers, and shed some tears. It was a touching tribute. Next, we paid respects to Grandma, resting in a burial mound just outside of Shuping, about 40 minutes away. The countryside bore witness to the toll of the COVID-19 pandemic, with burial mounds dotting nearly every field, a poignant reminder of the lives that have been lost. The ceremonies mirrored each other, reinforcing the importance of family and tradition.
So this is the grandpa, great-grandpa? Your great-grandpa? And mom's grandpa. That's his grandma, her grandma.
The next leg of my journey was another 6 hours south to Guangzhou, personally escorted by a cousin-in-law, Al. He set me up in a hotel that was nothing short of luxurious, and then quick view of some of the famous landmarks before headed out to the airport.
All right, we're in Guangzhou, checking out a few of the sites before I hop on a plane and head to Vietnam. Museum, library, pretty library. It's one hell of a library, huh? All right, man. Okay. All right, this is Al. He's showing me around before we go.
Yeah.
There's a famous Canton radio tower. All right, I'm in the Guangzhou airport, headed to Vietnam. Finally made it through passport control and immigration and all of that. Not too bad, but I did hear them as we were going through the immigration about my visa being in Beijing. And I think the problem is that you're supposed to leave and come from the same city when you leave China. And I'm not doing that. But they stamped me, moved along. I guess if you're leaving the country, you're leaving the country. What am I gonna do? Go back to Beijing and then leave the country? But nevertheless, I gotta go through that process again when I come through because I only got a single entry. So Donald, how do you feel about having an American passport?
Not so good in Asia. I'm French now. Works better.
Absolutely. Saved him twice.
I know. Thanks God. Macron. Got my vote.
What was it? Something about his Vietnamese visa was a little off, and they were like, no, we got to talk to the embassy.
Oh man.
Wham! French passport, no problem.
I know.
Next, we were off to Nha Trang. For me, it was all about diving, and more diving.
Welcome to Nha Trang.
Yep. 4 days in Nha Trang. Looks good.
Yeah, so far so good. After we get past customs and immigration.
One of the first things that you'll learn to do is how to cross the street.
So I think you just gotta pick your line and go. This will give you a heart attack every Jesus Christ.
The square next to the beach is family friendly. Families are out late enjoying the nightlife until about 11, and then everything shuts down.
Hello, my name's Son.
Song.
Good morning.
Where's our first dive today?
We will first dive the Bamboo Island. The dive site of the name dive site Tambay, DAM Tambay.
Okay, Tambay. And about how deep is it?
First dive we get easy dive 18 meter maximum depth for the first dive. Second dive will be like dive site Bromine.
Bromine?
Yeah,
Bromine.
English name of my number Bromine.
Donald here he's gonna do a Discover Scuba.
Yes.
So it's just controlled drowning, that's all it is. Looks like some nice, beautiful water today, man. Yeah. All right, give me the smile. All right.
As for the diving, Nha Trang is marked as one of the best spots in Vietnam. But I get it, you're watching somebody else's vacation video, so how about a little engagement? How many fish can you spot and identify from the South China Sea? For you non-divers out there, what happens is nitrogen builds up in your bloodstream that prevents you from flying immediately afterwards. Times vary depending on how much diving you do, but I normally give myself around 24 hours before flying. So that being said, the next day was about city excursion.
All right, good morning. We're at the Oceanography Museum doing a private tour. This is our first stop. Let's go check it out.
The museum boasts a substantial collection of marine specimens and Vietnam archipelago history.
I don't know how to cry, does anyone these days know what's real? Won't you take me by the hand? I didn't want to feel 'cause life felt too hard. Now it's all a game that I don't understand. Wake up, live someone else's dream, smile, smile, 'cause they're all watching. Shake up, shake down.
All right, we're here at the mountain church built by the French. Very famous, supposedly.
It was a very, very hot day that day.
All right, we're at Hong Chang. Probably saying that wrong. Probably saying it all wrong. It's a cool little area. Beautiful, right by the beach. A lot cooler than the previous places we've been. It's a warm day today. Woo.
Hong Chang boasts a large area of rocks with a variety of unique shapes lying on the shore. It is surrounded by mountains and highlighted by a serene beach with incredible shades of gentle blue.
What are you doing there, Donald?
I know.
Yes. Got my coffee, gonna go see the pagoda. Life is good.
The Son Pagoda, known as the oldest temple in Nha Trang. This place is home to the world's biggest Buddha statue, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. Champa Po Nagar Temple is a complex of Champa relics dating back from the 17th to the 13th centuries. At the time, the Champa kingdom was flourishing and Hinduism was still worshipped here. In the language of the Cham people, the word Panagar means the mother of the country. It was all hosted by a private tour guide and made us both feel like VIPs.
Anything else you want to see today?
The tunnels.
The tunnels. Tunnels. I hear that they've made it all bigger for Westerners and that this is just a reincarnation of the tunnels. So it's not actual size. They're bigger for those Westerners. Don't continue. Don't continue. Woo.
Go to the Saigon River, man.
No way, man.
We're gonna meet you there.
Yeah. Yeah. No way I could do that. Woo.
The grounds showed how the guerrillas lived during war times, grinding rice, making wraps, making shoes, and just everyday life things.
Represents a termite mound,
Yes,
but they copy it to make it look like,
that's right.
okay.
But it was actually oxygen.
So
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
bigger one,
Outlet.
like that.
It's a little-
Every small hole will be connected with the bigger one, and this will go under the ground. For the fresh air on the ground can go under the ground.
Checking out the old war zone and the ingenuity of the Vietnamese people is pretty amazing. Though there was a distraction.
No problem. All right, so for all my shooting friends out there, we know that shooting ain't cheap. That is 600,000 dong. 25,000 US dollar, roughly. And I just got 10 rounds. Just trying to have a nice, pleasant conversation next to the shooting. Tapioca?
Yes, sir.
And what is this?
No, it's like a
It's a peanut salt, a little bit sugar, salt, and peanut.
Traditional snack? Forest food?
Yeah, for first, this is lunch and dinner of the gorilla troops. They eat it for 21 years.
And her guide would say things like this, like it was nothing. 21 years? The vibe in the nightlife in the city is next level. Just aimlessly wander around and you'll hit more than just a few places to eat. People hanging out in droves, having a drink, and just enjoying life.
This is what you do on what is it, Tuesday?
Scooters are everywhere, and despite not having any stop signs and even fewer lights than in the West, traffic, it all flows with some type of energy, and it's really a sight to see. For the partiers out there, there's Bui Vien Street. It's a must. Vegas only wishes. It Again here, the vibe is something else. You may have to look a little deeper for just the right mood. QingMing Cooking School. If you know me, I'm a bit of a garden nerd. I love my plants and I love to cook with them. And this place made me green with envy. Cows, mushroom house, aquaponics, local supplier of goods, and on and on and on. It's a lot more than just a cooking school. But what made the whole day was this woman, Alice. She spent all day explaining the things in detail, answering questions, and being, well, just overall encouraging.
We call it ground beef, wrapped with betel leaves, and then grill it on charcoal. Very nice. Yeah, that's right. The leaves by itself contain antibiotic and antiseptic, so it has the function of relieve a little bit of pain, and it works the best with toothache. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And then wiggle, wiggle. Okay, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And then wiggle, wiggle.
It was a full day of cooking with 9 items on the menu. Just pace yourself. Each dish is better than the last, and it's easy to get stuffed by dish 4. It was a fantastic experience, and a few more dishes for the repertoire. Besides, I'd be remiss not to have put something about the food, the dishes, the parties, the service, the coffee. I didn't mention anything about the coffee. Southeast Asia is really a foodie's paradise. For me, it was back to Beijing. And yes, I had to go through the painful visa process yet again. But I knew that going in. And like I said in the beginning,
make sure that your visa is good before you come to China.
In Beijing, it was one last goodbye to the family, chill out, more hugs, kisses, and tears of happiness. Time to get things packed and ready for another Pacific crossing home.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters. This way, life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I so close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. open myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.